Welcome back, Hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, where last episode I got thrashed by Risen Valstrax. But I came up with an idea in my head. Risen Valstrax, god that is still such a mouthful. Risen Valstrax, I'm just going to Risen Valstrax, make it easier. Risen Valstrax can't hit like a truck if he can't hit ya. So that is what prompted me to create what I'm calling my untouchable power build. So what this has is... we'll go through the skills first. Evade Window, level 5. Adrenaline Rush, level 3. Agitator, level 3. Crit Boost, 3. Weakness Exploit, 3. Pierce Up, You can kind of read those. Evade Extender, 3. Embolden, 3. Burst, 3. This is basically going to be trying to dodge every attack that he can do against us, and we don't get hit by anything. As well as that, my dragon resistance is at least positive now, so it's up to level 5, or it's up to 5. It's not great, but it's far better than negative 17, like it was last episode. Defense is 831, which has had a bit of a boost, because with the latest update, I think there's also been an increase in the armor cap, or like how high you can upgrade your defense levels per armor piece. And I decided to kit myself out with a little bit of a different armor as well, just like a kind of like a dragon knight look, or a knight look. So what I've got decoration-wise is we're using the Abyssal Hailstorm, and I think it's like 4 augment slots added to it with the 2 affinity pluses. So that means we only have it to +3. Yeah, because it only has +2 attack in it, so I'm not actually sure how much I've got, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Maybe it is +4. Either way, though, we've got it up to attack +2, affinity +10, so instead of the negative 15 it had, it only has negative 5. We've got the Aura Soul to help us with that. We've got the Onmyo, or the Violet Mizutsune, head, chest, and legs to give us some of the nice skills like the Embolden, Weakness Exploit, Stamina Surge, Adrenaline Rush, the Evade Extender, and Embolden Agitator, some stuff like that to help us. Then we have the Lucent Nargacuga for the wrists, or sorry, for the gloves, and the Silver Rathalos for the legs to try to help us with dragon resistance. So kind of balance all out, and then I top it off with Pierce Up to burst that, just like something extra help for a little bit. So my thinking is we should be much safer dealing with Risen Valstrax because we're going to have a lot more openings to avoid his attacks. He's a bit hard to read some of the attacks. Like, going into him completely fresh is one thing to also, like, not really know how well he'll do. I'm not going to activate easy mode yet with the 2 followers. I'm going to keep just, like, me and the pair here for now. But, right. He's kind of hard to get the timing of for when you should be dodging his attacks, because it kind of reminds me of, like, how Almudron can be in a way, where you're so used to the monster giving you, like, less time to prep that you dodge early, and then you get smacked. So this will hopefully be a way to let me feel like I can go a bit slower, or I have more dodge room to be able to deal with what he throws at us. I've got everything prepared, so let's head out and see if we can handle him better this time. I am still going to be using a Pierce build, because I figure I don't know if I want to get super close to him using a spread build, and I think I just get higher damage output with a Pierce build over a normal 3 build. Like, one thing about the Abyssal Hailstorm is you can basically build it for all 3 directions, or like all of the raw ammo directions. You could make it for normal, you could make it for spread, and you could make it for Pierce. I guess spread could technically be also shrapnel, but let's face it, shrapnel's not really that good to use in any situation. It might not be bad for clearing out small monsters, but there's not really any hunts that utilize small monsters so prominently. The only one that really does, I think, is like Great Azuchi. Well, maybe Arachnakadaki as well, but even then, Arachna's not really too troublesome, or brings them out, like, consistently enough to be a factor. But we'll see how this does, and if we can manage to bring down Risen Valstrax. And again, I still feel like that is just such a much simpler way to put the title. This kind of reminds me of, what was, like, I'm trying to remember what the Japanese sort of, like, direct translation of Super Saiyan Blue was. I think it was, like, Super Saiyan, Something like that, where it's like basically just doubling up on what it was before. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of some things you could slim down a little bit to be easier. And Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax is definitely one of the ones that I think could have been slimmed. Although, truthfully, there are some aspects to, like, Sunbreak where I think they actually work better if they slim down certain monster titles. Like Magma Almadron, I think Magmadron sounds better than just, like, keeping it as, like, the sort of subspecies title it has. And that is what they kind of did with all of the subspecies items. Well, most of them. I'm trying to remember what they were, because I know Magmadron was one. Who else got the subspecies? Oh. Aurora Somnicanth became, I think, like, Auroracanth, which, again, it kind of works just really nicely, just as that. You don't need to keep the Somnicanth part. But yeah, that's just me ranting and trying to eat up a little bit of time as we prep to now go off and find Risen. And with the bit of experience I have from, like, the last fight, I think we should be better shape to not only recognizing what he's up to, but dealing with some of the attacks that we... Oh, Stragios was here with them. Okay, where are you? There you are. Yeah, see, having the Evade Extender 3 already is getting us out of that. It might be possible that I actually would have been doing okay with the previous set. Ooh. Okay, well, that was kind of dumb of me. I should have... Okay, let me top us off on health, because that's the one thing I'm going to definitely take forward from the previous hunt. Yeah, so when he does the wind-up, that means it's going to be, like, the line attack against us. But it's probably going to be a bit of a slow-going hunt. Just so that way I stay a bit more cautious and just, like, pepper in the shots. Ooh. Okay, that one has a little more reach than I was expecting it to. Yeah, this is definitely going to be pretty slow going without using a rapid fire. But we are definitely taking much less, like, worries and damage in. See, that's the one that's just kind of hard to get a read of, like, how far of a distance is it going to cover. Is it going to be your laser? Nope. Let me just quickly... Oh shoot, I forgot to bring along just regular Pierce 1s. Okay, well, it worked out alright. Yeah, so he's moving off to another area. Again, it's going to be slow and steady for this hunt. Trying to rush is probably going to get you pretty hurt. And it's not even something where I think you have to worry too much about rushing. as long as you, again, the biggest thing is don't worry about the time it takes, as long as you are successfully completing your hunts. If it does take you a little longer, you'll improve with time and practice. Okay, right, that was the wind-up. Now, you know what? That might be where I want to try using the few dragon shots I have. Because I wonder if one of those in against him will help do a lot of damage. And then we can easily get out of that with the Evade Extender 3. I haven't actually used the Adrenaline Rush all that much, but I'm not trying to activate it either. It's more like if it happens, it's a nice bonus. Ow. I was going to say, it's a nice bonus more so I shouldn't try activating it like I did there. And a little bit of extra damage in. Again, just take our time, learn the movements. Oh, actually that one. Guess that was a closer shave than I was expecting it to be. Mind the giant slap. Oh. You know what? We'll take that opening to heal up a little bit. And see if we can get a couple of these right at his head. Going to be your laser? No. I feel like whenever he does like the long range like that, it's going to be his laser coming out in just a moment. Ooh, that's one I should try getting the counter in against. Okay. Yeah, so that didn't actually do anything like I hoped it would. So Dragon Shot. Not exactly the performer here. So we'll just keep with the raw. And I did look up for like Risen Valstrax. It's like I thought there was something different about like the elemental damage he takes. When he enrages, he basically becomes immune to elemental damage. So, an elemental build is probably ill-advised against him, or at least like an elemental bowgun build. Things like, say, a Dragon Longsword, that probably would be good still, because you still have the more of the physical damage that gets done, even if the element is cancelled out. And then all the flicking coming on and off, I think, is because of the max might I've got. Okay, snag that, snag that. How are we doing for? Okay, that should keep us going for a bit longer. It's war of attrition. We haven't really used that much heal. Well, we have used a bit of the healing items, but nothing quite like last hunt. And I feel like I've gotten much more of his patterns down to recognize, like, the timing for him. I do wish I was doing a little bit higher damage output, but I think that's a bit unavoidable right now. Ooh. I think it's far better just to be surviving and getting a little bit of damage out than risking death and doing a bit better. Although we still haven't seen his first Risen state yet, so... Oh. So this might help bring it out. Is there a... Okay, no, it doesn't look like there's any kind of special wire bug around here. I think the only one I'd actually probably be going for would be the red or the ruby one. Just because Risen, or the Risen Elder Dragons don't drop their special material. Okay, and that's our first Risen state. So maybe we're not doing too badly off for, like, damage, because... Okay, get that, and go for the Punisher. There we go. Yeah, we might not be doing as badly as I thought for, like, the damage output. I don't think it's quite anywhere near as high as it was last hunt, but it is enough to put him into the Risen state already. And here comes the big one.
Watch out!
Ooh. Ooh, I think I just got the dive in time. Oh, if we can get Seregios's Wyvern Ride in, though, that's going to be a lot of good damage done. Because Seregios is one of the monsters that probably has the best Wyvern Rides in the game. Ooh, Risen actually has... Risen has some pretty good Wyvern Ride changes for, like, over regular Crimson Gold Valstrax. Yeah, this is why I like Seregios. You just have a swift flurry of constant damage riding them. Okay, I was hoping we might get another one off, but I don't think we would have. Got the adrenaline rush from getting out of the laser in time. There's a part break. Yeah, so that one, it's a wide sweep and then the stabber. And then it's nice to see him go down from that. Okay, so we get something else we can pick up and keep on him. Yeah, I think going much better than last hunt. I am curious to see what his, like, Risen skills are going to be, or, like, what the armor specialty will be about. I don't know if it's something that Elemental Light Bowgun will be able to use or not. There we go. Get stocked up on that again. Okay, somewhere in there is a weak spot. I just don't know where in him it is. Oh, that didn't break him. Darn. Uh-oh, get away from him. Yeah, so that's second time in his Risen. I don't know if there's like a way to get an idea of how his health is doing by how many Risen states he gets into. But we'll just try to keep count on it. Oh. Heal ourselves up and keep at him. Ow. Okay, top us up again. Get that ready. Yeah, I gotta be careful on which attacks I actually do try using the counter on, because as we saw, certain ones do not always work. Ooh, I'm glad I kind of stayed where I was. Uh-oh. Oh, Seregios, you... Sometimes these hunts you want to just be one-on-one against the monster. Because, like, if the Seregios hadn't roared, that would have been easily avoided. It's just, like, outside circumstance that hurt us there. I guess it is kind of fair play because we did have the Wyvern rides from him, but still, it's annoying to have a cart happen like that. We'll keep on him, because it is still our first card of the hunt. Get an attack boost there. Okay, he's moving. Oh, shoot. Got distracted. Okay. Snag that. And keep on him. Okay, I don't know how long of a hunt this will be, but I am feeling like I should have maybe tried bringing up Pierce 2 Rapid Fire. Yeah, there was the big attack we do not want to get hit by. Okay, well, we're going to have a few more Wyvern rides possible in a bit. Ah, shoot. Again, it comes down to certain timings that seem to be what catch me more so than anything. get the max potion in us. There we go. We're good. Well, maybe not good, but we're still alive. Oh, okay, so I was able to knock him out.
Thanks, buddy.
Ah, dang, I just cannot seem to get the... Okay, and he's into Risen again. I cannot seem to get the, big detonation from him. Oh, that stopped him good, though. Yeah, he's getting a few flinches coming in. We might have another Wyvern ride ahead of us. Okay, well there's Rachna, but I think it's... Oh no, Diablos looks like he just left the area, so I guess it won't be that. So I guess it is still going to be one-on-one for a while. But we're in the spot where... Oh, no. Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more damage in. One thing about some of Valstrax's moves is that they take a while before he's actually able to do them. Which gives us our opening to get some punishment in. Okay, he's not taking off. He's doing his... Nope, there he is up there. There it is. Okay, managed to get out of that. And get the new ones made up and prepared. Oh, I forgot about the windup. That one, at least you can get out of range of it pretty reliably if you need to. But we'll take that wire bug in case we get Rachna into an area with him. I mean, the wings are a nice hit spot, but it feels like it's kind of hard to keep a nice, reliable and steady stream of damage going out against them. Ooh, another part break. Ooh, and he's just hit his limp state. Or, well, he's kind of hit the symbol showing he's close. Yeah, that's one attack I need to give extra caution with. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me get out of that, heal up. Yeah, we're far enough away that he's not getting us with the stabs. Oh, again, I gotta stop trying to use that. Yeah, you start limping. Okay. This has probably been the hardest hunt I've had in Sunbreak for quite a while. I think, truthfully, all of Sunbreak, this might be the hardest hunt, just because of... Ooh, should I... it feels kind of cheap. Like, he's been giving us a pretty good, fair fight, so I don't think I want to, like, use the Wyvern Ride unless, like, he sets us up for it. Let's try to keep this kind of fair and going as it has been. Ooh, that's a good amount. Oh, he did fall a little bit away from where I wanted him to, but... knocking him out of the Risen state already was helpful. Uh-oh. Dodge away from him. I say knocking him out of the Risen state, and he's already right back in. He's going to go down fighting to the end. I can respect that.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, I don't know what got him, but something in that little end there did. Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. One heck of a fight.
Here we go.
I feel like he might be a little bit overtuned. Like he still does more well, or does he? No, I think he's probably actually in a pretty good spot like Risen Teostra. It's just that I need to figure out like a better means of fighting him. Because how long did this one take? 28:47. I don't think that's too bad. It is a little bit over like the halfway mark. But like for first time tackling him successfully, I don't think that's a bad time. It's just trying to figure out what the best approach is with the light bowgun for him. Like, heavy bowgun, there's no way I'd be able to take him down. I do not have the skill or knowledge with that. But I'm not sure the best ammo type. I feel like rapid fire of Pierce 2 would be better than like the Pierce 3 I was putting out. But we'll head back, see what we got and what his armor entails. Yeah, so we've got 2 Rise Gems. Ooh, even got a Red Dragon's Fire thanks to Runa Plundering. So that's a nice little obtain. And we got a Badge of Heroes for taking down Risen Crimson Glow. God, look at that for... You know what, I'm taking a screenshot of that. Although one thing I still find a bit annoying is when it says on this screen, you want to toggle UI, it still keeps the little thing in the bottom right. If you do it when it's on the reward screen, it does hide it properly. But yeah, just to keep that for my records. Because that is a nice looking end screen just with the laser of death going out. But I don't know if it was like one of our Pierce shots managed to get the last little bit while we were getting out of the way, or it was one of our buddies helping us. But that was Risen Crimson Glow. Let's see what his armor entails. Because, like, I feel like the Risen Elder Dragons have had hit and miss for certain armor skills. Oh, let me just try the lottery.
Got some great deals for you. Congratulations.
Just take that. I was expecting something a bit different, because I think each update there are a couple of little house decorations, which I should actually eventually take us into the player housing and show off all the decorations.
Hey, good to see you.
But each update, I think, adds a little bit. Okay, so this is the Crimson Valstrax Epoch. That's a lot different than the other master rank look, isn't it? Oh yeah, much different. So they actually have like things brought forward. It's more forward facing and like on the attack. I do admit, I do like. Okay, so this has Dragon Conversion. When using the red swap scroll, all elemental resistance is set to 0 and converted into elemental attack. The blue swap scroll increases elemental resistance. That I could see being very, very useful. Possibly used. Like, I'm trying to think here. It says all elemental resistance is plus 10. So, is it level... Oh, no, it's... Okay, so level 2 increases the blue effect. Level 3 increases the red effect. Okay, I get how that's worded now. I thought it was originally... It sounded a little bit different, but rereading it, that's how it works. So, yeah, all of your resistance is put into elemental attack. I don't know how that translates over for, like, the light bow gun. Oh, but I need at least one more Rise Gem to get the Dragon Conversions. Although, again, I don't know how well it would work, but I do... I just like the look of... One of the things I really do like is the arms. Like, if it was only on the left arm, this would feel so much like just like the old style of gunner armor from Monster Hunter. Like just the big left buckler shield looking thing. But yeah, I think I might try farming him to try to get it. It's just that it is going to be a doozy to get all the Rise Gems. Although, with practice, improvement will come and times will probably slim down for like how long it takes dealing with him. Although one... Okay, well, one nice thing though looking is he does have some good slots to his armor. It's like for the Dragon Conversion pieces, you do have a little bit of playroom to slink stuff in here and there. I will have to try and see... Yeah, that's something I'm going to have to research, but at least we can say we've tackled and defeated Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. Quite a monster to tackle. Yeah, there's nothing really special there. Again, physiology. There's no other tabs or anything to show like what happens to the elemental change. Probably one of the worst parts of the handbook is just that they didn't include special stuff like that to it. Wait, new options. Okay, I don't know why that was like that. But yeah, with that done, we are good to end this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak right here. I don't know if I will be doing one more week of this and then back to Ice. I guess I'll kind of wait and see how the first episode with Volcana goes. If there is people wanting to see like Volcana stuff more and Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax, maybe I'll try to do a second week just with coming up with some build ideas, and then we'll go back to World ICE. But for now, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Sunbreak. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.